Welcome to Braemar TV. I'm Professor Paul Mealor, and this is the pop-up choir from Minneapolis, live from St. Margaret's in Braemar. That was the pop-up choir from Minneapolis, and we'll hear more from them later on in the programme. Well, it's been a busy month in Braemar, particularly for the 16th Laird of Invercold, Captain Alwyn Farquharson, at Braemar Castle. I'll give you a...
I wake up
and we're gathered here to dedicate this tree, which is already in the ground, to remember Alwyn's 100th birthday, which is at the beginning of May. And I asked Alwyn, why has he chosen a hawthorn tree? And he said, well, he gave it several points. Firstly, hawthorn trees herald the end of winter and the beginning of spring, and they flower on or around the beginning of May, which is when Alwyn's birthday is. Secondly, and more practically, it's a small tree which should be good within the confines of this space. And thirdly, they're hardy and long-lived. And so, if you'd raise your glasses to dedicate the tree to a hardy and long-lived tree, as is Uncle Alwyn.
Yes, aren't you? You want me to say a few words?
Sure.
Well, firstly, very many thanks to you all for being here and for your kind contribution to this special occasion, and also to all of those who've contributed towards it but hadn't for various reasons been able to be here. Please tell them all my heartfelt thanks. I think it's very appropriate. Angus wrote to me quite a while ago about all this with various suggestions about different things, what should we do, and some others of them may also be in progress at the moment. They're not perhaps yet complete. But this one particularly appealed to me because during my long time here at McCall, I've been instrumental in planting many trees, many thousands of trees. The first plantation was just down the road here at the Lowndes Face. That was in the late 1940s. And as you pass by there, you'll see these trees are pretty tall now. They're 70 years old approximately. They've still got a long life ahead of them. So I hope this tree here may perhaps make its century, and it will then have its plaque here. And the reason why, as Philip has already said, I wanted a special location where many people would be likely to see this tree, and I thought of Braemar Castle, and I thought, well, within the confines here, many things. Firstly, it's well protected from storms and gales, things like that, and winter storms. And secondly, also from grazing animals, like rabbits and deer and hares and goodness knows what else. So it should have a good chance to survive. And as Philip said, it's hardy, and also flowers spectacularly well about the time of my birthday, and later, very lovely autumn foliage. And it's a tree which is well known to everybody and planted everywhere down streets. Quite a spectacular tree, not too invasive, so it will be happy here. Only one other tree, I think, I see two already actually here, in my time, was a tree which was supposed to be planted to keep away the bogles and the witches, but as far as I was told. But this tree will have a happier tale to tell, and if it lives to be 100, I shan't be here, but I hope the generations to come who are visiting or local people, because it's under local management now, it's another reason for having it here, I hope they will then see this plaque and it will remind them of this occasion to which you've all contributed. So I really have no more to say except to hope that the tree will have a happy life and good stories to tell later to those who see its plaque. Thank you all very much indeed.
Well done.
I'll put this in the car for you.
Yes. Well, that's what you discount. There's Granny with some
Hi, my name is Gareth Guy. I'm the retiring watch manager at the station here at Braemar, which is where we are tonight. We're here tonight because it's my retirement presentation after 31 years of service. I've just had that presentation being made by my LSO officer.
Commitment for 30 years, 10 months and 15 days, Gareth. Absolutely huge commitment. Doing that position, you never let us down, and we're always there and kept the station in a strong footing. So all that remains for me now, Gareth, is just to wish you all the very best for your retirement and to present you with a certificate from the Chief Officer.
Thank you very much.
For your 30 years service.
We don't quite the exact time for it.
And a statuette just as a small mark of appreciation for everything that you've done for your communities and your mark.
Thank you very much, that's very nice. Thank you very much to everyone for all the sort of support that I've had over the years. It just couldn't be done without the station all works together and everyone sort of helps each other out and mucks in, so it's been a great privilege to work here and just be part of the team, and I'll and I'll miss that a lot in the future. And best of luck to whoever fills the boots. And as David was saying, anything I can help out with, I'll be happy to help out. And I look forward to invitations to various things that are happening and social events. I'll be more than happy to come and join you with those. So yeah, it's been a great sort of 30 years. Some very interesting shouts I've had all the time, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I've really enjoyed it. I'm going to miss it all. Yeah, thank you. When I joined, it was Grampian Fire Brigade. It became then Grampian Fire and Rescue Service. It's now Scottish Fire and Rescue Service. I've had quite a sort of share of sort of big fires. I was at Mealor Lodge. In fact, that was one of the first big fire that I was at, and that was quite an sort of experience. I've been on the top of Ben McDewey to rescue a guy from a crashed glider, and that was great because we were taken down from there by the RAF Sea King helicopter to the airstrip at Aboyne, and that was a great experience to sort of see Deeside from the air. It's been great. I've really enjoyed my time. I've retired, but it's a reluctant retirement. It's not because I've had enough. I would carry on if I could, but I would recommend it to anyone. It's been a great experience. Really enjoyed it.
Play to the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, and people who have conned me, thank you all very much for tonight. Especially thank you to Carol and everyone else who has helped in any way. I'm a bit overawed at the amount of people that are here. I did find out in the middle of the week that something was going on, and gradually I've put a picture together, but it's something much different to what I expected. So again, thank you all very much. As I say, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'm not expecting to be around another 70 years, so thank you all again.
Hi, I'm Susie Farquharson and I'm here in the village hall. It's the Braemar and Crathy Church annual summer club. We run this every year. This is our 5th year now, and it's always the 5th week of the summer holidays, and we do it for 2 hours every morning. When the kids come in, they do a starter craft to get them all in. We play some games, we read them a Bible story, they do some songs, they go through for a delicious snack that Gillian Cruikshank usually organises, and then we come back and we do some crafts. All the crafts are probably usually related to the stories that they've heard.
Hello, I'm Olivia and I really enjoy all the crafts that we do in Summer Club and the fun activities.
What's your favourite activity?
I really like the crafts.
And what have you been doing this morning?
Well, we've been making cards and like paper like plants, and then they were holding hands.
And did you do the tree this morning?
I know, we did that yesterday.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
How long has this been running?
This is our 5th year now, so it's all down to Leslie really. Since she moved to the village, she used to do this sort of thing in her where she used to live before, and it's just taken off. This year we've had 23 children registered, which is a kind of a record, I think, and a lot of them are local, which is good because we've got visitors' children here as well. But it's fantastic, and they're all from age 4 right up to 11. We take primary school children. Okay, Ella? Throughout the year, once a month, when Summer Club isn't on, once a month on a Saturday we run what's called Messy Church. It's different from Summer Club, and it really is to encourage families to come along. It's usually on a Saturday afternoon. It's the same kind of thing. We play games and hopefully the adults join in and tell stories, and then we all go through and have food and usually afternoon tea or something like that, and that's proving very popular as well. And at Christmas we have a Christmas party and everyone's invited to that. So.
And how long has the Summer Club got to run now?
It's Wednesday today, so we're nearly finished. We've got 2 more days to go, and it's all funded by the church. It's all free to the parents, so it's a great asset to the village, I think. And the children, when they leave on Friday, will also get a gift from the church as well.
And you obviously enjoy this?
We all really enjoy it, yes. It's the highlight of our summer, I think. And the kids, when they come in every morning running through the door, it just makes it all worthwhile, really.
Everyone, and thank you for coming to the grand opening of Farquharson's. I'm delighted to have with us today, amongst all our wonderful guests, Captain Farquharson and Mrs. Farquharson, Idris Bozio, who's just behind you, Captain Farquharson. I'll introduce you to Idris, who is a tenant of Farquharson's. We've been all waiting a long time for the pub to open, but now the day is here. So I would like to introduce those that don't know him yet to Idris Bozio to say a few words and then pass on to Captain Farquharson to do the formal opening.
Well, thank you very much for everybody who managed to come today, and we're very honoured by Dr. Farquharson and Captain Farquharson who were able to manage to come today. We feel very privileged, very honoured, and dear ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome, and please enjoy our hospitality, our foods. It's been a long project, but we managed to put everything together to create an atmosphere and feeling in a way that everybody would enjoy, and hopefully from now on we will create a pubs that everybody would enjoy, and all the village local visitors would enjoy from now on. Please feel at home and enjoy our drinks, our foods. Welcome everybody.
It is my day, and all my family and friends. Firstly, having lived and worked amongst this close-knit community for a great part of my life, it is truly a pleasure and a privilege to have this opportunity of opening this new establishment, and all the more so since it has been trading under the name of Farquharson's Bar and Kitchen as chief of Clan Farquharson, to wish it the best of good luck. May it flourish for many years into the future, bearing in mind our motto, which is for Fide et Fortitude, translates means for faith and fortitude or fealty, and may it prove to be, in the course of its hopefully long career and successful career, may it flourish and prove to be popular not only with visitors who come here from all over the world to walk through and discover this magnificent mountain country, but also all the fascinating history and fabled part of its background, and may it be also a happy place of meeting, a place of friendship where new friendships are formed and old friendships strengthened and renewed in the warmth and hospitality of this background here, and fortified with the enjoyment of produce, especially local produce, both liquid form and solid form, in the warmth and welcome to hospitality. And I wish it a happy and successful trading future. And I should just like, in declaring it open, to say one single word which is drawn, I hope fit for the occasion, from our ancient native Gaelic language, which is namely Falche, or welcome to all.
How did you know that? Oh yes, I know. God be quite.
Well, we've been imagining what might have happened in 1745 if this siege of Braemar had taken place. So I'm leading a Jacobite company that's been trying to blockade the government garrison here in the castle defences, and we've been putting those defences to the test. So we've tried bringing up the cannons, but our crews weren't quite up to that, and the enemy's sally put it out of action. So we've had to move our barricades forward and try storming the place with good cold steel. So I think one more day and we'll break them. Obviously what we're doing is a fictitious scenario. There was no siege here in 1745, so we're taking elements of events that did happen at places like Ruthven Barracks and bringing those together so that we can use this setting to bring a plausible scenario to life as a demonstration of the types of warfare, the types of weaponry, the types of soldier that you did see all across Scotland in 1745 and 6. We want to get people to visualise the past, and if we can, with the sounds and the smells of the gunfire and a sense of what life was like in garrison and in an encampment, get people to be able to really imagine what it was like to be involved, tied up in these conflicts of the past.
You can read the books and you can even read the first-hand accounts, but if you can't visualize the people that you're reading about, you can't imagine what they wore, how that affected the way that they could move, how they trained and fought, then you can only get part of the story. And hopefully by doing it in a very, very visual way, we get people to be able to see history in 3 dimensions.
On the bricks, 3 cheers! Hip, hip! Huzzah! Hip, hip! Huzzah! Hip, hip! Huzzah!
Well, it's been a busy month in Braemar. It always is in Braemar. So that's goodbye from me, Paul Mealor, and the pop-up choir from Minneapolis.
Come on, sister, help me to pray. Tell me my Lord done pass his way. Elijah rock, 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 shout, shout, Elijah rock, coming up, Lordy, Elijah rock, shout, shout, Elijah rock, coming up, Lord. Elijah rock, 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 shout, shout, Elijah rock, coming up, Lordy, Elijah rock, shout, shout, Elijah rock, coming up, Lord. Elijah singing nothing but a singing in the grass. He's a conjure, he's alive. Elijah rock, 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 shout, shout, Elijah rock, coming up, Lordy, Elijah rock, shout, shout, Elijah rock, coming up, Lord. Elijah rock, if I should, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. If I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Elijah rock, 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 rock Elijah, 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 rock Elijah. Oh, Elijah! Oh,